expect many people to be up and be into this like 2 or 3 in the morning. It's real late. But this is the time I like to be in the woods for what I do. I'm just coming down to do a little gifting. So I put a low light. There you go. Alright, this one. Getting hung up in the tree by. I am on a bit of mine. There we go. I think I got loose. There we go. Kick off this one little light. Save batteries. Here bats tweeting above me. These hills suck. There's the X over there. I'll brighten her up for you. There's the button up there. There's the X right over there. Oh, hello, hello. Miss Curry. Good evening. I'm heading over to my Sasquatch gifting spot. Sasquatch, Bigfoot, Tanya, Yahweh, Hairy Man, whatever you want to call it. Giant. Bring them goodies. Hello, Pluto. Good evening. Scanning my surroundings. Actually, yes, I am excited for Christmas. Thank you for asking. Very. Alright. Alright, I come out here bi-weekly. So I've never seen you guys' names here in the chat before. That's why I'm explaining right now. Almost in April, coming April next year will be the 18-year mark that I've been interacting with Sasquatches down here. Whether you believe it or not, that's up to you. I don't give a damn. I didn't believe in them until I've had interactions. I've been feeding them bi-weekly for the past 14 years. So I come down here and I bring them produce shit, you know. This is where I put the stuff for them and they come and get it every other weekend. I bring them pineapples, apples, and shit like that. I bring them toys, stuff like that. If you go on my shorts, just recently I put a bunch of shorts up that I have got still shots from some of my older live streams where you actually see them, both Squatches and Dogmen. They're actually called Sasquatch. They pack together here, believe it or not. There's both Sasquatch and Dogmen in this area. I've seen black dogmen and white ones. They're like a whitish gray. The Squatches, they don't bother me. The dogmen, they've never been aggressive towards me at all, but they scare the shit out of me. But I don't let it show. So I give them their fruit. I set their toys back up. I come down here and the stuff's always moved around. I try to, being that they're an ancient species and they are in the Bible, you just gotta know what you're looking for. Here, let me kick this light off and put my headlamp on. I apologize. I have all different kinds of lights on me. I'm trying to find the written language that they can do. So, like right here, this is the hands of a gun. I'm trying to figure something that they would get a reaction to. I'm coming back next Friday. I was gonna come earlier next week, but my daughter has a thing she's gonna be singing next Thursday, so I kind of pushed the trip to coming back. They can do that, which is funny. Let me see what she just wrote. You do this. Yeah, that's what I do. So, when I'm reading this time, because the first time I left this little chalkboard up here, I drew stick figures on there. And they erased it and they drew a bunch of little dots. And I thought it was just illiteracy. And then I thought about it and I figured they were probably doing stores. So, what I'm doing today is I'm leaving them a picture of space. Obviously, it's an AI depiction. I'm gonna set that up here with their stuff. Give them a constellation map. Picture of stores. And I'm giving them a picture. That's the title card that I use on my channel when I do my videos. It's me in the middle. And then there's a AI generation of a dog man would look like. So I'll leave this here. The dude that used to come out here with me, he had a run-in with a dog man. But we left a picture of him out here like this. And he didn't have a good interaction out here. And they ripped his picture. I've had a shit ton of good interactions out here and whatnot. So I'm leaving a picture of me to see what happens in my picture. See how that goes. Sorry about the shadow of my phone because my phone's on a spotlight mount. So let me move my head around it. Who are they? Heather. The Sasquatches. If are a lot of people mistaken them for the Nephilim in the Bible, because this particular clan here, if you look at my shorts, I have casts. All the ones that I cast here have 6 fingers and 6 toes. Where are you? This is I'm in southwestern Pennsylvania. I'm a Sasquatch researcher in this area. Now, a lot of people think they're the Nephilim, but they are mistaken. If you go into Deuteronomy, Genesis, and whatnot, when Joshua took his men into the Canaan, they thought that they were. Oh, I forgot to give them their cabbage. They thought that they were the Nephilim when they went down there to go take the Canaans, and they were mistaken. It was the Emims, Emims, or the race was considered the Emites. That's what they were called in the Bible, the Emites or the Emims, and that's what these Sasquatches are. So if you look them up in the Bible, they were the Emims, and the race is the Emites. Yes, they are real. Go in my shorts, and if you want to see what they look like, there is the short is called Sasquatch Visits, or Sasquatch Visiting. That's Gizmo. I asked, oh, there's my karambit. I found it. Yay. He came and visited. I gave him a bag of marbles the one time, 4 bags of marbles down here. And he perched up on that hill up there, and he would rest them on his hand, like right there. He would set them, like on that dark part of my glove, he would set them there, and he would flick them with his finger at me. But he was aiming at my groin region, and I was live streaming, and he kept nailing me in my groin. I was trying to keep my cool and my composure, but it wasn't working out too good. It was hurting. And I think the reason he was doing it was because they thought the noises I was making was funny. I didn't think it was too funny getting nailed in the pecker every time he swung a damn marble at me. That shit hurt. Yeah, there's his gift. So this is the Sasquatch gift for this cycle. They got 2 pineapples. They got 2 bags of these apples. He's got a cabbage, and he's got some pictures of space, the stars, a constellation map, a picture of me all geared up out here and shit. So yeah, and they got his King Kong toy they play with. I gotta take this bag back up or my wife will kill me. This is fascinating. Thank you, Heather. I appreciate you thinking that. A lot of people think that this stuff is not real. You know, I thought it was fake because, you know, I grew up in a not city, but I grew up in pretty much like a ghetto, you know, in a hood. And this is where my wife grew up. This is my father-in-law's property. I'm gonna walk around a little bit, see if I can find, because there's a little bit of snow. I'm gonna see if I can find the tracks. 2 weeks, my wife and I have been together for a very long time. We got together in January 2007. And 2 weeks into our relationship, I'm like, yo, telling me some crazy shit about the country. Like, that looks like that could be a track. Like, I don't know if the phone shows definition. Like, here would be the hill. I'll put my foot, I don't have my casting shit. This would be a mid-tarsal break, and that would be toes. The biggest print I've seen out here that has been even casted was 21 inches. She told me that there's these giant hairy people out here that are nocturnal. They only come out at night. And they steal livestock. They peek in your windows. And they one stole her dog when they were out hunting for coons and shit. And I laughed at her. I'm like, man, give me some of that shit you're fucking smoking, because that's some wild shit. And she never talked about it again. And then we come out here in April, and her father-in-law didn't like me in the beginning. He loves me now. He got to know me. He didn't like me in the beginning. I wasn't in the beginning, you know what I mean? It's one of those girls. Nobody's good enough for his girl. And I didn't like him because he was a dick towards me. So I go out in the woods and just to be alone out here, you know? And I'm walking around out here and shit. And then there's these people, like, they would hide behind, like they'd be like 30, 40 foot away, okay? I'd be walking, there's a trail down there. I'd be walking that trail, and you'd hear someone walking, like they're pacing you. You'd stop and you'd hear an extra footstep. You turn around and look and you see someone peeking around a tree at you. You wave at them, you're like, hey, how's it going? And then they hide behind a tree and you're like, what the fuck? What the fuck, man? You're weird. So I go back to my wife and I'm telling her, I'm like, oh, these people out here are weird. And it was like that for a while. And I kept telling her, you know, these people in your woods are weird. You got a bunch of inbred motherfuckers out here. And it went on like that for a while. I kept telling her, you got a bunch of inbreds living in the woods out here. They're weirdos. And I just kept seeing them out here. And they hide behind the trees. So I'd wave at them. And then they start throwing rocks at me. I'm like, what the fuck? Because I was calling them inbreds. Look, there's an owl. There's a big owl. So I started calling them inbreeders and shit. And they were throwing rocks at me. And then I set up trail cameras. And then I got one on trail camera. The one I called Chaka. She was about my height when I started interacting with her. And she stole my trail camera off the tree. And I got 7 shots of her face close up. And then I'm like, holy shit, we got monkeys in Pennsylvania. Do they understand what you say? I think they do in a way. Some things I think they do. Some things I think they don't. But I got those 7 pictures and I'm like, holy shit, we have monkeys in Pennsylvania. So I got a bunch of trail cameras, set them up in the woods. And then I started getting all this stuff on trail camera that I didn't understand, that I just couldn't explain, so I just started deleting all of it. And then, because it was paranormal shit, I just didn't understand it. So there's another, no, that's not a print. And then I started learning more about the paranormal side of everything. And the more I learned, it was just like, they don't look like Harry and Henderson. You know what? I screwed up. I laid out the gift and I didn't knock. When you gift a Sasquatch, all right? Once you lay their gift out, you're supposed to knock twice. I didn't do that. I screwed up. And when you knock, you do it on a tree that is down. Do it on a down tree where the roots are not attached to the ground. It's whenever, like when I say like the roots being attached to the ground and all that, that's when you're getting into like all the druid shit. I'm getting all that. But aren't you afraid to be out with? No. I am not afraid of Sasquatch. Dogmen. I'm neutral around them. I respect them. I don't want to cross them. You know, I'm nervous around them, but I'm cool. I'm kosher. You know what I mean? 2 knocks. Imagine a wolf the size of a polar bear. That's on 2 legs. All right. Now that I have knocked, I'm missing something. I am missing something here. I'm missing my rear view rig. I definitely dropped something. So I gotta backtrack up the hill and look for something. I just thought of that. So yeah, seriously, look it up. Cynocephali is Cynocephaly. Cynocephali. Alright, I dropped my rear view head mount. So what I'm gonna do, I would have lost it up. So this tree up here, this V tree, I want to put my night vision up there. I want to wedge it in between that V and do a night vision surveillance aiming down that way. So I'm going to post this up there. But yeah, there's coyote out here too though. So if coyotes come or something, I have these hand claws for protection. And I also have my Bowie knife. And I carry a ballistic dart gun. Alright, so let me get up here. Oh, these hills suck in Pennsylvania. Oh shit, I slipped. Sorry, I had to go on all 4s. Alright. Let me set this up. Sorry, I have to go blackout right now. I don't want to shock my night vision. Which light is on? Oh, my headlamp. Sorry about being in the dark. Well, I gotta cover the front of this so I can see where. Let me use my low light. Okay. CIR. Lamp setting. Bring that bad boy up. Turn this off. Maybe I need it back on. I got gloves on. I can't feel nothing. These buttons, you know what I mean? Come the fuck on, dude. Alright, now he's recording. Now I gotta dial it in. Hang on. Otherwise, you ain't gonna see nothing. Using this. Sights. That's blurry. Here, I'm going to turn the light on and kick you guys sideways in different directions. Wait, I got it. I think I got it. Did I just turn my lamp off on that? Son of a bitch. No. Maybe not. Hang on. I'm having some technical difficulties. I'm turning my damn night vision portion on down, the night lamp. I'm up here hitting buttons I don't want to hit. Oh, now it says 1 moment, please. This sucks. Like I said, I have gloves on. And I can't feel what I'm damn doing. I'm going through the menu here, you know. That's what I'm doing with. Not hunting, not killing, or I wouldn't be watching this. No, I am not. Not at all. Not at all. I would not kill them. There. Take this off. If I was doing that, I wouldn't be gifting them the way I do. So I'm trying to get this aimed on that way for surveillance. Why don't I have that glare on? Damn, I got 3 people in here. My night vision fucking up. There we go. I got gloves on and I'm like not hitting the right button. I can't feel shit. IR. Lamp. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Bingo. That's what I needed. Now, I can set this here. All right, it's in place. All right. No, yeah, the person above said bro must be hunting. Oh no, I ain't hunting. All truth though, if I was hunting, I'd have had one now. But no, I am not. I'm not that kind of person. I would only take a life if I needed it for sustainment to live. And this is not a survival situation. And truthfully, something that weighs 800 to 1,200 pounds, you really need something that big to sustain yourself? I don't think so. I'm backtracking right now to find my rear view camera because I was going to mount it on the back of my head. It's a full spectrum camera with a bunch of IR illuminators mounted on it. See, I mounted on the back. Ow, I just cracked myself in the eye with my hand claws. Damn. That's the X right there. Sasquatch is built. Let me get up here and show you it. They actually built it when I was down here. There. What's the light you saw? Here, let me kick this off. You talking about that light? Oh, where we go? Right there. That is a street light. That is a street light up there. See, that's one good thing about my channel. I'm not one of those guys who will sit there and show you a light and be like, oh, that's an eye shine. Oh my God. No, I don't bullshit people here. I'm straight up with you. It is what it is. If it's a dead night, I will tell you it's a dead night. If there's nothing happening, I'm not like that. A lot of people go off and chase views. Just like I made a short, there it is right there. I made a short warning everybody about my one audio, telling everybody how shitty it was, and telling everybody not to view it. I was being honest. I mean, what YouTube creator is going to encourage you not to listen to their content? All truth. You know what I mean? And just like when I got monetized, you see people on YouTube, when they get monetized, oh, send me a super, donate to my channel, donate. Oh, I broke my phone, I need a new phone, donate. I don't do that shit. Not here. I have broken, I'm gonna sit in the dark for a minute. I'm literally gonna sit on the ground here in the dark. I have broken 2 night vision binocular sets that has cost over $1,200 at the time that I bought. I have broken a full spectrum camera. I have gone through 2 phones, and not once have I ever asked a subscriber for anything, because this is my channel, this is my research, this is my responsibility to uphold, nobody else's. I always tell people, you work hard for your money. You already pay for your internet bill to view YouTube. Why the hell should you have to donate to somebody when you already paid your bills? You work hard for your money. You put your money towards your family. That's how I see it. I put my money to my family. You should do the same. Don't give it to me. Oh, that's how I feel. Oh, thank you, Heather. That's just how it is. It's truth. You know what I mean? I ain't chasing money. You know, it's just, I'm just like I release 100% of my content. You know, people get mad at me because I'm a Bigfoot channel and I'm not releasing there's not a Bigfoot on everything I release. I'm sorry. Whatever's on my SD card is on my channel. I apologize if you're not satisfied. I'm a field researcher. Half the shit I put on my channel, I don't even review. Like my trail cam stuff. I put the SD card in my computer. I drag all the files, which takes me about 4 hours because my computer sucks. I have to drag each file individually. I don't even look at them. I just drag the files into my editor. Make a nifty little intro, title card, outro, hit finish video, and then I upload it. That's it. That's all I put into my videos, because I have kids, I have a wife, I have a life. You know what I mean? That's that. My family is where my focus is, not YouTube. I clicked off on accident. I thought I wasn't going to make it back. Sheesh. Oh, it's all good. You know, I wasn't even going to come out tonight. Well, I wasn't going to go live. I was just going to record me coming out and gifting, and I was just going to sit out here. Literally, I was just going to sit out here. That's what I do half the time. I come out here, I leave a gift, and I sit out here, because when you're running your recording stuff, they know it. And they don't like it. Right now I'm turning on, see, you can't see this with your naked eye. The beam, you know, you can see the red light when you look directly at it. You can't see but they can see it. Like, they could see the spectrum coming off. Well, you can't see what my hand is doing. Hang on. There you go. They could see the beam coming off, like how you can see a white light beam. I want to give them gifts. I do every other weekend. All right, let me kick this camera on real quick. This is my rear view camera. And what I do with this, I mount it on the back of my head. This can see in any spectrum of light, even spectrums that we cannot see. I hear a chicken. So, if anything creeps up behind me while I'm out here, we get it on video. Like, I did a video earlier. I just recorded it. It was me and my son out here. He wants to make a candle out of all natural materials. So I was like, oh, we got to go find birch trees. I thought there was a birch tree down here, but I was wrong. We went on an adventure looking for birch trees and it didn't work out. But it'll be released on Monday, that video. We ran out of daylight because it was time to go in and eat. So part 2 will be coming out because we got to go get pine pit or pine resin. There's a bunch of pine down at the park near our house. So we'll get part 2 going. Candles will show everybody how to do it for survival needs. Do you capture spirits? Oh, Heather, thank you for reminding me. Son of a gun. I forgot all about that. I'm supposed to be running EVPs while I'm out here. You rock. Thank you. I forgot about that. Let me dig that out. Got all this crap in my pockets. Thank you for reminding me. Yeah. Always run EVP when I'm out here. EVP, Electro Voice Phenomena. That's where the spirits be talking to you. Necrometer. Turn on. Thank you. Yeah, I do that stuff out here. I do all kinds of stuff while I'm out here, Heather. Meaning. All right. See, I do, when I'm out here, I got SLS cam, which is where it shows the little green stick figure dudes, where the ghosts are. I just started doing that. I do full spectrum cameras. I do EVPs, which is where you hear the ghosts talking and stuff. And believe it or not, Bigfoot could do that too. Bigfoots could talk through these. I do. So I was lazy tonight. I didn't feel like carrying all the stuff down here. So I do thermal imaging. I do night vision. I do surveillance. A lot of surveillance. I do trail camera.
7 o'clock.
7 o'clock? No, it's not. Well, it's 7 o'clock somewhere. Heather, what the who said? I have a recording of I'll have to release when I get home. I'll release it on a short. That's a print. That's Big Black's print right there. I know that's him, Benjamin. I put my hill in his. You can't, this phone sucks. You can't see the definition. His hill would be here and the toes would be up there. Black is like 11.5 foot tall. He's all black. His name's Benjamin. I call him Big Black. Gizmo's name is Wyatt. Ann is Chaka. Romper, he's there. He's Wyatt or Gizmo. He's and then there's that dog. I'll show you exactly where that picture was taken. The trail camera. All those pictures and stuff on my channel was taken down here. All right, that trail camera was mounted on this tree right here. It was aimed right there. So the picture of the juvenile Sasquatch, he was coming out. There's a ravine right there, a shallow ravine. He was coming out of that ravine, and that's where his head was popping up out of in that short. He was coming up out of that ravine, and that's where he looked at the camera. Sorry, I'm out of breath. This is all hills. Like, some of these hills are hard to get up. Matter of fact, I feel like sitting down. Hope I don't get a tick. Let's sit over here. Yeah, I'll sit here in the dark. I'm going to flip my light this way, and I'm going to turn the camera around. EVP just said wrath. Glasses are fogging. Appreciate so much that you're excited. Cool. It said hex. Don't hex me. I got enough bad juju in my life. Take these glasses off, they're fogging up. Thank you for joining, Heather. It gets boring out here when there's no action, and seriously, there ain't been no action out here this weekend. I'm not gonna lie. Earlier tonight, my wife and I were in our room up at the house there, and we got the smell. We smelled like the skunky smell, and the squatchy smell. We started smelling it by the window, but I should have went out then, but I didn't. You know, my kids were still up. You know, I normally don't come out here till after my kids go to bed. Exponential. Huh. Okay, big words. But weed. I got the card. They have a skunky smell to them, yeah. You take skunk and mix it with a hint of poo. P-U. I don't mind the skunky smell. You know what I mean? I don't mind that smell. But you get that poo-poo smell? Yeah. Hi, Peter. There's some dude named Peter out here. Yeah, I don't mind the skunky smell, but it's got that hint of poo mixed in it, you know, and that makes you want to say, ooh. Yeah, so do I. Hit that dispensary. It is so dead out here. I'm not gonna lie. Since shit, I dropped my other phone. I don't have a waterproof case on it. Since December started. I'll put it back this way. Since the beginning of December, that's in my eyes. It's been dead out here. These tracks that I'm finding, how cold is it right now? It's like 20, 22. It's like 22 degrees right now. But it's dead. Like, normally when I'm out here, I hear them running around. You hear the feet. I'm not hearing shit. I'm hearing nothing. Oh crap, I got my rearview camera on. I should be up walking around. Really, I got that thing's just looking at a hillside behind me. You're in Utah. What part of Utah? I've been in Provo before. I was on a road trip, and we broke down in Provo, Utah for 2 weeks. They ripped the van engine apart, and they couldn't figure out what was wrong with it. It turned out it was a damn fuse. That was pretty funny. You're not far from Provo. That's what's up. Eagle Mountain. All right, I'm gonna I'm gonna flip camera, or flip, wow, I almost fell. Crap. Awful, the thing just said. But yeah, I'm going to be coming back. See, I was supposed to come back. We had originally planned to come back next Wednesday. That was our original plan. But we got a newsletter from the school that our daughter is supposed to be singing next Thursday for the school. And we're like, shit. So we had to change our plans. So now we're coming next Friday instead of Wednesday. And we're staying until the 1st. So I'm going to be making videos the whole time we're down here. So we'll be here with 5 or 6 days. I'll make videos the whole time. And I will... Oh, this thing just keeps talking. See, I don't like going live though. See, when you go live, like, you get a lot of jag-offs. Like, people come in here and they start being jerks to people. And it makes me mad because, like, my wife, her grandmother was part of this Equality Act thing where the indigenous people, the Native Americans, the white people took the babies from them and shit and made them learn the English ways and shit and become Christians and whatnot. My wife's grandmother was part of that. And she was stripped from the natives, indigenous, and she was given a English name and forced into Christianity and whatnot. And her real family was able to adopt her back on paper. So Mama Bear Claw, she's the head moderator of my channel. And when people come in here, you know, and they're disrespectful, you know, and it pisses me off, and they offend her, and then I get angry at that stuff. And the thing is people, it's like you get people who don't understand. You're out here, you're dealing with interdimensional beings, all right? A lot of people don't understand that. A lot of people don't believe in the shit. You're dealing with interdimensional beings. You're dealing with things that could read off of your emotions, things that feed off of emotions. It ain't just Bigfoots out there. It's not just dogmen out there. There's other things out there. There's things that, entities, you know what I mean? Spiritual entities that nightmares are made of. And see, I wear a Native American, I even wear a medicine bag. So when I don't like being in the woods when I'm in a bad mood, because then I'm attracting negative energy. And when I attract negative energy, I'm leaving myself open for bad things. I don't want to attract bad things. I want to attract good things. So then whenever I'm live and people start pissing me off, I have to cut my live and then I have to leave the woods. So, yeah, that's why I don't like going live. And when I do go live, I go super late. That way the assholes are sleeping. Oh, yeah. Seriously, like, I get some crazy stuff. I seriously get deep into it. Like, I got portals. I got portals on trail camera, like dark portals. I've got cloaked entities. I know how to look for this stuff. My boy Biggie actually helped train my eye. No lie. Like, I have cloaked beings with the oblong heads, like the alien-shaped heads, going into... Sorry, I just heard something. We got coyote and bear out. Shut the fuck up, you stupid phone. Shut up, BVP. Damn, I can see real good out here without my light. Alright, whatever it was just moved on that way. Whatever it was, man. It was like dogs. Sorry, I don't want to be... I'm a little dude. I'm only 5'4". I ain't trying to be a little morsel. I ain't trying to get eaten by a pack of coyotes. Sorry about that. I went into a little defensive position there for a second. And I forgot what I was talking about. You know, I'm down here all by myself. I ain't got nobody to back me up. I ain't got nobody to turn to while I'm down here. I'm all on my own. The hell with running. Look at that hill. Up that damn thing. Portals. Okay. Thank you. All right, that X. Matter of fact, I'm gonna head up that way. I'm actually getting tired. I gotta go to church in the morning too. I got my pastor. He's an ordained minister. He's really hardcore on the cryptids and shit. I want to interview him so bad. Let me get this going. All right, this is recording. Are you recording? Yeah, it's recording. Those leaves. I can't grab a handful of leaves. There you go. There. I'll leave that in there to record. There's our audio. See? So when you get my audio tracks, that's how I do it. I hide it in there, I hit record, and I leave. So when you hear footsteps coming, you actually hear them coming up and eating those gifts and playing with them. So I got that recording. for surveillance up there. I got that recording in there. The one on the back of my head's probably almost dead. You need to leave. Oh, cool. Thanks, Heather. I'm going to show you this portal shit. I'm going to talk about that real quick. You know, people talk about portals and they're always round. Bullshit. Bullshit. I'll call that right off the bat. The one that I have on film, I'm going to show you where my trail camera was. And I'm going to break it all down to you. And I'm going to tell you where to actually get the real research from it like I did. Because NASA covered it. It is real. It is legit. And it is government documented. And I even did a short on it. The short, no, I think it was too long to be a short. It's a video. On my videos, it is called X Marks the Spot. Look that video up. X Marks the Spot. All right. That little tree stump right there, I thought it was a little cat. Oh, little deer turds. All right, this tree right here. No, that tree. Because I climbed up on that little stump right, that little down tree right there. I had to climb up on that because of my little shortness. I mounted my trail camera right up here where that, see where that slice is right there on that tree. Oh my thing, right there where that gap is. That's where my camera was, right on this tree. Because I was studying structures. And obviously, this is a structure. There, across the road, there is a vertical structure, X, which is over that direction. And across the road in that direction, there is a huge, I call it the mega structure. You can look it up on my channel. These things do things. The mega structure emits a purple aura. Yeah. The horizontal structure did an orangish color aura. Now, this structure, the horizontal X structures, this camera was mounted right here. This bad boy did a black one. This was black. Now, when it started, it was fluttering like that. It was vibrating. Okay? It was vibrating real bad like that, like butterfly wings. It looked like a black garbage bag almost flapping. And it did it for an hour and 5 minutes. During this cycle, there were cloaked entities coming in and out of it. You don't see them unless you're actually looking for it. No, I don't like going up to this thing because I'm scared of the structure. I'm not going to lie, I'm scared of this. So, after all this happened, you see this is broken right here. The pieces are down here. I didn't break it, they did it. They broke it there and they broke it there. This was bigger. Okay, I hung that bell on there. There was a face that came out over here, and then there was a face up over there. Right in here, at the end of its cycle, a yellow ball started forming and it was flickering. And then it became solid yellow. My latest short that I did on it was called, I think it was Strange Light or something like that, with cloaked beings or something like that. But I didn't show the portal. I was just showing the one was a filtered where it lightened the area so it didn't look as dark, but you can see the one face that was right in here. It looked like a lady's face. And then you seen the one face that was up in here that had the elongated skull. You could clearly see it. Like, I'm scared of this right here. I'm scared of this structure. I have this structure on 2 angles. I have, no, actually, I have it from that tree. I have it from that tree over there. And I have it from that tree over there. And when I had that from that tree over there, I got a blue orb that appeared over here. And then a light manifestation happened. There was bars of light that came down. They started vibrating. And then it formed a Sasquatch. And then it ran up this hill. Interesting shit, huh? The things that I captured down here is just crazy. Unbelievable. And the stuff that I've deleted, literally did not understand, is just astounding. I have, the one time I had a trail camera set up on, I don't remember exactly what tree it was. It was on this ridge up here. I had a trail camera set up. And it was raining, and the trail camera got moved. So it got turned real fast like that. And as it was turned, there was one cloaked in the tree because there was a baby one. In the first frame, you could clearly see its hands, 2 hands in the tree, 2 feet in the tree holding on. Frame 2, as it turned, you see a cloaked one holding on to the tree, and it's his side. You can see his head coming down his spine. You can see his butt. You can see his legs turned up. You can see his knees turned down, his legs. You can see his feet holding on to the tree. You can see his elbows come back, his hands wrapped around the tree, his arms. And you can see something being thrown from another position. And then the camera in the next frame is turned more, and then you see other cloaked entities in the tree. But back to the portals. If you go on nasa.gov, this is where you're going to get your confirmation on these portals. Which I find interesting is these Sasquatches mark their portals with X's. And NASA calls portals X points. Now, the way nasa.gov, I'm going to go sit down over here while I explain this. nasa.gov, I'm going to check my perimeter first. The way nasa.gov had explained these portals was magnetism versus the magnetism from the sun and the magnetic forces from the earth align with these X points, which causes some kind of a geomagnetic thing, and it opens these portals in random spots that can open at any time in these designated areas. So there's no calculating at any point that these things can open. So you never know when it's going to happen. Some of these spots actually open up to the sun. Some of these spots, you don't know where the hell they're going to go. And this actually says this on the NASA website. And on that video, I put screenshots from the website. So check it out. It's called X Marks the Spot. It's on my videos. Like, I break it all down. Like, I'm actually, I'm getting my channel, I'm depressed with my channel because I think it's boring watching this little short dude walk around the woods all the time feeding Bigfoots. So I want to expand my channel to an educational thing. That's why I announced a couple weeks ago, 2025, I'm going to start the educational portion of my channel. What I mean by that is I've shown people pictures of Bigfoot. I've shown people dogmen. I have their hair of both species, actually. I have casts of both species. I have interacted with both species. I have audio recordings of both species. I know what they can do. Now it's time to educate on the deeper levels. How do they cloak? how do they do the things that they can do? You know what I mean? And that's why I released chapter 9 of the Kabbalion on my channel, an audiobook of vibration. Hermetic vibration answers a lot if you actually pay attention. When it goes through the colors of vibration, they're talking about orbs. When it's talking about, it explains about how vibration can be used for telepathy, mind speak. It explains how vibration, hermetic vibration, can be used for zapping you, which is infrasound. Hermetic vibration can be used for dematerializing into the spiritual form, which is the X plane. And that's hermetic vibration doing that. The X plane, the spiritual level, is cloaking. It is all based on hermetic vibration. I used to get zapped all the time. I got zapped so bad one time when I was live streaming, I shit myself. I didn't tell anybody that I shit myself, but it happened. I didn't know where I was. I was so damn confused. Tarler! Hey, I didn't even know you were here, buddy. But yeah, and what was crazy, when I got zapped that night, I was only 15 feet away from where my hammock is. And at that point, I have been camping there for 16 years. I just heard you. Was that you, Satanya? Ishamugara. I just heard something rub against the tree. I gotta go back deeper in the woods again. Did you hear that? Oh shit. Never mind. That was me. I'm thinking I'm hearing something rub on trees. See, I'm honest. I'm hearing stuff rubbing. Okay. I thought I heard stuff. It's shrubs rubbing off of my leg harness. Let me kick this light on. See? Some other YouTubers would have went with it. What I was hearing was that rubbing on my boot and off my leg pouches and my knife. I thought I was hearing stuff on trees. It was shrubs rubbing on my leg harness. I'm an idiot. I'm sorry, guys. I got excited for nothing. I'm an idiot. I got played. But yeah. So yeah, like I was saying, I'm gonna be doing the educational part of my channel starting in next month. We're gonna go over the hermetic vibrations. We're gonna be going over the Tartarian Empire of Squatches. I don't know, have any of you ever heard of the phrase Harry Mary? See, I read a lot. Thank you, Heather. If you ever heard of, there's a book out there. Okay, I gotta make sure I'm not sitting in deer shit because there's deer poop there. There's a book. It's very old. It's from the Renaissance era. It's called the Book of Numbers. If you ever heard of it. And it's from the Tartarian Empire era, which is super duper old, obviously. And according to that, Mary was a Sasquatch. Go figure. But they didn't call them Sasquatches back then. They were just the hairy people. You know what I mean? And also, they had the bibbies back then. The people who didn't have heads, their faces were on their chests. So we got a lot to go over. Also, we got to go over the biblical stuff too. But it's going to be the titles of these things are going to be like, is going to be Sasquatch versus, you know, it's going to be Sasquatch versus the Bible, Sasquatch versus giants, stuff like that. You know, we have to cover that too. You know, all across America, did you know that there is more pyramids and more mounds in America and South America than there is in Egypt? Did you know that? Did you know that Catholic churches, you could tell by their stained glass windows if they were actually built on top of a pyramid? A lot of them were. Is the way the stained glass would be on, they would have 3 glass pieces in a row, and the 2 outer things tipping. That's just the way I'm sitting. So the way the outer pieces would cut in like that, so it would form a, you know, ovulus almost. So you have 2 outer pieces, and the outer would cut in like that, and then you'd have your centerpiece. That means that that Catholic church was built on top of a pyramid or a mound. See, a lot of American cities, people don't realize it. There was mud floods. You know, you have the Young Andreas era and all that. People don't realize, a lot of American cities, the shit was already there. The stuff wasn't built. It was already there. It was just reclaimed. A lot of stuff was dug out and reclaimed. It just, people don't know it because history was erased. A lot of it was erased. Just like, you see a lot of these craters and stuff that look like nuclear wars have happened before. Have you ever heard of the Enumi Elish? That's the Babylonian Sumerian text. Now, that story covers Enki and Elil. Now, that's like the Bible in a way, but it's thousands of years older than the Bible. It was so hot that it turned the sand to glass. And there's evidence, too, that this has happened on Earth. And the aftermath of this weapon brought the evil wind, and these people got sick. Their eyes were getting interference. Damn. Well, people were getting sick. Their eyes were bleeding, and it was like radiation poisoning. It was nuclear bombs. Same shit. History is repeating itself. Keeps repeating itself over and over. See, I study ancient texts. It keeps freezing. Why does it keep freezing? See, all good historical data, and then I don't want people to learn. It's messed up. Pooey. I better move then. But yeah, teaching you guys a lot of stuff this next year coming up. So it's like I'll be doing my regular stuff as always. Maybe don't want the info to be known. Yeah, look what they do on TikTok. My boy Michael Leonard. Like if you go on my the Squatch Topic Facebook page. Yeah, Heather, if you want, you can go on the Squatch Topic Facebook group. It's a private group, troll free. I have good moderators. No trolls. It's a private group. You have to ask to get in. I forgot what I was saying. Shit. But my boy Michael Leonard, he had over 15,000 followers on TikTok, right? And he's been covering these drones and UAP shit. And he had over 15,000 followers. And they canceled him. They banned him. Straight up. So that was that. And now he's on YouTube. So if you get a chance, straight up, check out Michael Leonard. He has that V for Vendetta mask, but he's not anonymous. But he gets it. He exposes like the shit that's really going down that they try to hide. Like, you know what I mean? Seriously, check out Michael Leonard. He's awesome. He puts the shit out there. He was on the TikTok. They banned him for telling the truth. Straight up truth. And they banned him. Michael Leonard 183. He don't have many YouTube videos yet because he just started on YouTube. You know, every video he posts on YouTube, I put on the Squatch Topic group. Just because I'm trying to help push his videos. I'm trying to get him up there. I'm trying to help him out. He's a good dude. Yes, Michael Leonard, 183. Check him out. Please, you know. I'm trying to get him out there. But I'm tired. I gotta go to church tomorrow. The pastor lent me a book. It was what was that? Bigfoot something. Volume 1. So for Christmas I bought him volume 2. I'm gonna go give it to him tomorrow, but I don't want to be dragging ass at church. So I'm gonna head to the house. But you guys can come with me. I'm hungry too. I might get something to eat. You know, I have not eaten one pack of ramen noodles since that time I ate them and had those worms in my bowl. I had a pack of ramen noodles and there was worms in my packet. Well, thank you, Heather. Like I said, Heather, like some of my stuff is boring. I'm honest about that. I am truly honest about it. Like I don't bull crap people. I'm not out for views. I'm not out to bull crap people. Not all my stuff is entertaining. You know, I'm not gonna lie. I'm a field researcher. I release 100% of my content. Some of it's exciting, some of it's not. If it's hot, I'll put it on a short. Simple as that. Why am I feeling lost? I took a wrong turn. Wait, I just gotta look up. Okay. Yeah, I did go the wrong way. Darn it. I went into the wrong thicket. There we go. Present. Order. Father-in-law was up in this window with me. He was looking out of here, across there, and I don't want to blast my spotlight over there. But a dog man ran across there. It was a big white one, and he was like, he rubbed his eyes. He was shocked, and he was like, sorry, my phone just tried to update, and he swore it. when he saw it run across there, he swore he just saw a big white bear. And I was like, Jim, there ain't no white bears in Pennsylvania, buddy. We're not in Antarctica, buddy. Nor the North Pole. And he goes, no, that was a big white bear. So he went in and told my wife he saw a big white bear. And then she's like, Dad, there's no white bears out here. You're tripping, that dogman exists. Heather, I'm telling you, looking, I've even got a short. I'm surprised that short didn't get no view. I put a short up that has a picture of a white Sasquatch hiding behind a tree with a dog man right in front of it, both peeking together. And I got pictures of two dog men. One's out right out in the open. It was a dog pup with a black mature one hiding behind a tree right next to it. So I got two pictures that have dog men in it. The one has two dog men in it, and the other one has a dog man with a white Sasquatch behind it. And then, oh, that's right. And then the one Tarla found while I was live streaming, the one was in the tree. And then I walked up to the tree, and he popped his head out. Literally. He popped his head out like he was saying hi. Go to the house. Yes, they do. They go out there, and I play music for them. I sing to them. I hang liver in the trees for them. Literally, I go out there and hang liver in the trees for them. I wonder if this is still recording. No, it's dead. These are still going now. So, yeah, we got our stuff packed up. Tomorrow I'm going to be going home, and we'll be back on Friday. Oh man, it's hot in here. I'm gonna go ahead and get something to eat. Looks like my dogs are all comfy. There's Blue, Bingo, hey, Bing Bong. He's mean. He's nice. Sparky's loud, but I don't know where he's at. He's a Min Pen. So, I hope everyone has a good night. When I get home, I have the SD card from, like me and my son Johnny went out earlier today. That video will be out on Monday. It's already scheduled. I already put it on the YouTube. It's already scheduled for Monday at noon. Oh, nice to meet you too, Heather. You know what's funny? When you popped in, I thought you were my other friend Heather in there for a minute. Like, I honestly did. Until I remembered she has a different name. Cool. And then, but that's part one, because there's like barely enough pine trees out in this area to get what we needed to do what we're doing. But there's more out where I live, so we'll do the part two to get the pine sap to do what we need to do for the candles he wants to make. Like, we do, like, my kids, I teach my kids survival. Like, my son, he's 5. When he was 4 years old, he knew how to get water from a vine. He knows that you have to boil water for more than 20 minutes before you can drink it. They know how to make booby traps, him and his sister. They know how to make booby traps. They know how to build their own fires without a lighter. They use a ferro rod. They know how to make their own fire tenders. I try. You know, people say good dad. I try. I do my best. I strive to get my kids to be better than me. You know what I mean? You know, I don't want to say I'm an expert in survival, but I'm damn good. Put it like that. I am damn good when it comes to survival, and I want my kids to be able to surpass my level. And they're pretty good. Like my son's obsessed with shelters. Like the other night, I was getting my gear all together, and I was like, Johnny, what do you want to watch, buddy? And he said he wanted to watch shelter building. So I put TA Outdoors on, and it was a 4-hour video. And this dude, literally, it was 4 hours long. Dude just building shelters. He was digging holes in the ground and building shelters with sticks. That's what my son wanted to watch. Okay. Oh, if you watch this, Michael Leonard, we see you're afraid to hit your vape on here because TikTok would cut your video for hitting your vape. See if they cut my video for me hitting my vape, buddy. Yeah, TikTok, if you hit your vape on TikTok, they'll cut your video. And I was watching my buddy, his live, and hey, Mama, I was talking about you earlier, Mama Bear Claw. Hey, Heather, this is Mama Bear Claw. I was talking about her earlier. Remember, I was saying I don't like when trolls come in here, and whenever they offend her, I get really angry, and then whenever my mood gets all grumbly, I have to leave the woods because I don't want to attract bad stuff. This is Mama Bear Claw, my #1 moderator. Mama Bear Claw, Heather1311 is a very nice individual. She has been here on this live stream while I was in the woods, and she was chatting, and she was very nice and cordial. I think she might be a new subscriber. I'm not sure if she's subscribed or not. And I told her about our Facebook page. Whoop whoop. Mama, I'm the only one awake. Everyone's asleep. I just got back in the house. It's dead, Mama. Ever since the sky people started coming, it's been dead. Seriously, I haven't even heard pitter patters in the woods. Nothing. I mean, we smelled them earlier, but I didn't find no track. Well, I seen some tracks, but they were old. They were old. Like, had to be at least a week old. And you know I know my tracks. But I left a head of cabbage, 2 bags of apples, 2 pineapples, and you know I didn't cut them up. But oh no, Mama, you're good. I did my live super late. I didn't give no notice. It's all good. I'm not upset. It was like a spring in a moment thing. I wasn't even going to go live. I was just going to record. And instead, I just hit the live button. Yeah. But yeah, since the sky people started out there, dang, it's been dead. One of my best friends in life was a medicine man and ran a sweat lodge in those days when he was here. Those days of my life. Happy anniversary, Mama. Happy anniversary. Whoop, whoop. I am so glad you love this, Heather. I'm glad to have you aboard. Yeah, Mama, tell Papa Gomez I said happy anniversary, too. Donka. Oh, Heather, since you mentioned then, see, I didn't know that you hung with indigenous. My indigenous name is Ditilihi, which means warrior, and my wife is Jessica, but her indigenous name is Jula, which means she's strength of mountain. She's a very strong woman. Light heart. Okay. Cool, 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 cool. And what's this button do? There's this buttons. Like there's the camera reverse, there's this microphone button, there's this one button here I've never touched before. I don't know what it does. I want to see what it Okay. I didn't is it muted now? I muted? Okay. I'm done pushing buttons. I shouldn't push buttons. Alright. I'm getting hot now. This house is like, my father-in-law keeps his house at like 80 degrees. And then when it's summertime, he still keeps it at like 80 degrees on his thermostat. And then it turns out to be like 90 degrees. Yeah, we're at Papa Jim's. We're going home tomorrow after church. And then we were going to come back Wednesday. Okay. We were going to come back Wednesday, but no, it's not. It's winter. It's cold here outside. Well, it's hot in here. But we was going to come Wednesday, but Jaray's my daughter, Heather, since you don't know. But Jaray has a thing she's got to sing for on Thursday. So we didn't find that out until last minute. So now we can't come till Friday. How'd you know, Mama? So then, now we can't come till next Friday, but we'll be staying from Friday till Wednesday. Yeah, I think we do have a visitor. That fell off of the wall. Mama Bear Claw is one of those people who can sense things. She can see things. She can astro project. She can see dead people. She can. I don't know what to call what she can do. Man, I was sitting on the toilet one day. Like I wasn't pooping or nothing. But I was stressed out. Okay, I didn't even tell her I was stressed out, nothing. Like, we weren't even talking on the phone. We was just texting. And she asked me why I was shaking. And my hand was shaking. And I'm like, whoa. Straight up, I'm like, whoa, how do you know I was shaking? Yes, she can. But it drains her, though, and then she gets real tired afterwards. Mama Bear Claw, she's got that. She's a medicine woman. She's the one who made my medicine bag and blessed it. She also is the one who blessed me with my name. Her, Grandmama Rainfeather, and Chief Redhawks. See? So we got a visitor, and there I am going back outside. Well, there ain't no footprints in the snow. But I hear feet. I'll be going in the woods without using any lights. I don't have my headlamp on me no more. Sorry about that. I did my. I don't think it's Chaka. Definitely not Chaka. I heard a deer wheeze or snort. I mean, because if it was Chaka, she'd have blasted back at me. She'd have mimicked that back. Here, I'll go in 30 yards. I got Jagger stuck in my hand. Ouch. off of me. Thank you. It's not Gizmo either. Who do you think it is? You think it's Romper? Or do you think it's something I don't know? I hope it ain't a damn it. Because last time I was here, when those things were up in the sky, where I was recording them, I didn't get much footage. Oh, I just heard a crash break. Well, I was recording those UAPs, or drones, or whatever the hell you want to call them. UFOs, balls of light in the sky. I don't know. Sky people. The one came down. It moved. Then my night vision died. And right after it died, I went to change devices, and this light, ball of light came down out the sky, right on the other side of the tree line. And then I was like, nope, I ain't going in those woods. And I didn't. I was like, hell no. I ain't going in there. Not after that light just went down out the sky. And I waited until we was about ready to go home. And then I left my gift. I wasn't going in those woods that night after that light went in. It's that little one, Romper. Oh, crap. Romper don't like me that much. Well, he likes me, but he takes after Gizmo. He's mischievous. Check it's your cuckoo poo. Check Gizmo. I hear him to my right. I'm gonna kill him light. I'm gonna sit down. Sit down. Total darkness. Meditate. Deep breath in. Slow breath out. Mind. Chaka. Gizmo. Romper. Romper. Gizmo. What you're seeing is not an eye shine. Just so you know, that is a light across the ridge. That is not an eye shine. Right here, what I covered is not an eye shine. Please do not mistake that. I'm not bullshitting you guys. I'm not like that. I have a Jagger stuck in my finger. I'm only having the light facing that way because it's sitting on my leg. Oh, I know you know, Mama. I was letting everyone else know. I don't want no one to be mistaken or fooled. I don't do that. I did just hear something land near me, but it was tiny, like the size of an acorn. Gizmo, Benny, Benny, Big Black. They know I'm live streaming. There's a tree knock. Tree knock was for that position over there. You guys were facing that position over there. Y'all were looking at that light over there. Camp was over there. Something's down there. I want to know what it is. I believe that. Oh, Mama, I'll show you what I left them. That way you don't have to rewind and rewatch. I almost fell. These all suck. Oh, cool. I still got my knife on my hip. I didn't realize that. Hey, Heather. Mama Bear Claw. The reason she got her name is because she actually fought a bear. She took its claw from it. Literally. Mess with that woman. Alright, this is what they got, Mama. She got apples, 2 pineapples. This is moved. Oh my God, Heather, you've been watching this. And you know I did not come back to this. Heather, you've been with me this whole time. This. This was this way. Sitting up here. Like this. She was sitting up here. That way. Now it's sitting this way. I did not come back down here and touch that. Proof, 100%, and I have been live streaming this whole time. And I've been down here by myself. Proof. All right, so I have left them this, Mama. Constellation. The stores. And I left him this, a picture of me, the cynocephala dog man, and that. Because remember when they ripped up the weasel picture? So I left them a picture of me. But that was moved. Straight up, that was moved. It was completely turned around. Whoop, whoop. Holla. Now I gotta look for tracks. Not a grunt. I was actually in the track. Look. Swear to God, I was in the track. I was in the track. There's the heel. There's the mid-tarsal break. There's your toes. Told you, I am not a hoaxer. I am not a freaking fake. I don't have no casting materials. I don't care if I step on the front. So you came in from that position over there. So it went right across my view of my night vision. Toy was moved. So you came from that direction, crossed here, prints right there. I interrupted. Oh, Satanya, I do not know which one you are, but I apologize. I am sorry for bothering you while you were getting ready to feast and play with toys. I hope, oh, your toy's got leaves on his bum. He needs to wipe his bum, huh? Maybe you should wipe it for him. Oh, that's nice. I'm glad I came back down here. Thank you, Mama. If it wasn't for you popping in, I wouldn't have come back down. See? That's beautiful. That's beautiful. I'm going to have to come back and make that a short. Oh, Satanya, you don't have to wait 2 weeks for your next treat. I'll be back next Friday. Whoop, whoop. I'll be bringing you munchies. I'll be singing too. And I'm curious, because check this out, guys. All right. I sing for them. I do. I come down here and that's a light. That's a light. I sing for them. And one time, it was, which tree was it? Yeah, it was this tree. Right here. Did a little pole. Huh. That's hung. I didn't hang that there. I'll leave it there. Because obviously it's there for a reason. I did a pole dance on this little tree one time. That's a light. Street light up there. But I did a little pole dance on this tree one time to make, and I fell on my ass. And they started laughing at me. And they sounded like donkeys. Like literally, I smoked some good dank that night. And I was playing some music, and it was Sandstorm actually. And I was dancing, and I tried to do what they be doing at the clubs on this tree, and I got jacked up. Yes, Tarla, and I got jacked up. I fell right here. Weasel was here that night. And he was laughing at me. I did a little tease for him. Then another time I was down here, I'll show you, that they laughed at me. See, they sound like donkeys when they laugh. The original site, before I started over here, I had my stuff over here. I had my chair set right here. I sat down and the chair folded up with me in it, and I rolled all the way down to here. This and the peg at the bottom of the chair, hit me. It lined up perfectly and it tore my pants and it hit me in the brown chute. Yeah, I jumped up. I was holding my behind, jumping up and down, yelling like a banshee. And Weasel was just sitting up there holding a beer, laughing his behind off at me. And I looked up at him. I'm like, "You laughing at me, man?" And he's like, "Yeah, man, it's funny." Yeah, that wasn't too funny. This is the beet tree. Uh, the dog man. See, that there, it's weird because that little thing used to be up over here. It's weird how they rearranged the stuff up here. Tanya, where you at? You gonna shake a tree for me? Two of you, I heard you both. Thank you. One's down there. The other one's up there. They popped with their lips for me. We have two down here. They did a pop. Oh, how big are they? They're different sizes. Chaka, she is right now she's about 7.5 foot tall. Her footprint is about 13 and 7. I don't know his height offhand, but his footprint is 8. Not sure of his exact height. I stand up to his belly button, like right above his belly button. And Benjamin, Big Black, he has a 21-inch footprint. I just saw 2 sets of eye shines right in a row, right down in there. There's 2 of them down there. Juveniles don't sound off, only the adults will. But he has a 21-inch footprint, which would land Benjamin at approximately 11.5 foot in height. Do they let you chill right next to him? Go into my shorts and look for the video called "How Close Can You Get?" I have video of them with still shot pictures of them one sitting right next to me. I'm sitting in a camp chair next to a fire, and it's sitting on its butt, eating apples on the ground on the butt, and his head is right next to my shoulder, literally. His face was the size of my body in width. I saw you guys' eyeshine light up down here. I'm coming to you. I could do it if I put my finger on my mouth. I could do it if I put my finger on my mouth. There we go. There we go. See, they make that noise. It's like a pop. I do it when I put my finger in my mouth, but they do it with their lips. And it sounds like a tree popping, but it's their mouth. Yeah, another thing, Heather, they have 2 rows of teeth. I hope evil people don't try to hunt them or hurt them. See, that's my issue, Heather, with people. People who don't understand do that. That's the problem with humanity. Is people who don't understand want to kill what they don't get. It's like, oh my God, there's a giant. I'm scared of it. I have to kill it. Why kill it? You know, why can't you just make peace? You know, problem, people, you know. And then the one, I didn't even go over there and look. I didn't even get over there and that's bouncing. That brush over there is bouncing, and I didn't even get over there. But I forgot what I was saying. Oh yeah, but the way people are is like they're cruel, you know. You make treaties and they turn around and stab you in the back. You find something, you're scared of it, and you turn around and kill it because you don't understand it. It's just how people are. Me, if I come across something I don't understand, I'd rather of coming across that way, I'd rather find understanding rather than taking that evil approach. I don't want to hurt something just because I don't understand it. Are you malevolent? Are you peaceful? I want to know before I take your approach to it. Because I would rather have peace with the end point. I'll take peace over war any day. Yeah, people do suck. Exactly, Mama Bear Claw. I don't carry a firearm either. I carry my knife. And the only reason I carry that is for animals. Coyote, bear. And people think I'm nuts. Oh, you take a knife for a bear? Yeah. Oh, you're stupid. Well, it helps if you know their anatomy. If you know the way an animal moves, you know their anatomy good enough. Ooh, that's a big ass print. That's Benjamin's. Look at this impression. Look, let me get down here. All right, I don't know. Look. Do you hear this? That's Chaka. Listen. I'm going to turn off my light. Well, maybe not. Listen. Keep your ears open. I'm going to do my call. Just listen. We're getting close to this dude's property. We're going to inch up this way. I don't know if y'all heard Chaka call, but that call that I do, listen out for that. You're going to start hearing it. I don't know if you heard it or not. That's Chaka. That's a female Sasquatch. She's a reddish brown. I hear a dog man too. I'm going the wrong way. I'm gonna get hung up right there. Woo! That was me. They all stopped. might get a sighting tonight. Oh, y'all did hear it? Oh, cool. What am I doing out at 4 a.m.? Well, what's the point of being out during the daytime when they're asleep? They're primarily nocturnal. If you're gonna go out squatching, go out while they're awake. That's the whole point of it, right? If you're gonna do it while they're up. That's the whole point. I mean, if you're a real Bigfoot researcher, you have to be out there while they're up. Daytime, that's only for looking for tracks and hair. If you want a real interaction, you have to be out there while they're awake. That's the sound of cephalon. That human sounding bark. Oh shit, yes. Oh shit. I'm up here by the fucking axe. Damn it. I'm getting away from the axe at least. Get away from the axe. Sit down right here. Turn off my lights. Fudge. I got 5% battery left on my phone, guys. I had like 30%. Now I have 5. Start hearing stuff and now my battery's going down. Because I had a power bank hooked up to this earlier. Now my battery's draining. I'm just gonna sit here. Yep, I'm just gonna sit here. Yeah, my power bank's dead. I hear footsteps. Yeah, no. And that's when my battery's draining. I'm getting happy. I'm getting real happy. I'm gonna blast my call. See if Chaka returns it. They were doing some weird thing with their fingers. And they walked away. That's about that. I'm ending the live stream. Crap I just went through to get back on here just made me mad. So I'm going to go to bed. I apologize about that. Y'all have a wonderful squash-tastic evening. Love, peace, and squash grease. Whoop, whoop.